In this video, I'll answer the question, what is the best way to achieve company branding? So when it comes to company branding, one of the biggest mistakes I often see business owners making is that they try and pay for brand recognition in their marketplace. So why is this a problem? Well, the reality of the situation is your brand name in your market is actually your reputation. It's not something you can buy. It's not something that an advertising company can build for you. But unfortunately, a lot of the advertising companies will try and pitch that to a business owner or a business, or maybe even your business, to say, hey, we can get you brand recognition. Let's brand your company. Let's put up billboards and bus benches, and let's do radio ads so that we can brand your company. But unfortunately, on one hand, I just mentioned your brand is your reputation in the marketplace, but on the other hand, that can't be tracked. There's no stats, there's no numbers with the quality of your brand going up when in terms of that advertising that you're doing. You can't see how effective that bus bench was at building your brand. You can't tell if one billboard was more effective than another billboard at building your brand. So essentially, you're just dumping a whole bunch of money into that advertising company for them to build your brand in the hopes that it generates much more in revenue for you. Now, many companies have gone down this road. Many companies have failed as a result. Obviously, there's other things that add into that, but you look at a company like Blockbuster, which spent hundreds of millions of dollars on Super Bowl advertisements and just regular advertisements. Well-branded company still went under. All right. You look at Quiznos, you look at Kodak, you look at a lot of these companies where they had very strong brands, but that brand didn't translate into sales. So what you need to focus on, instead of trying to get brand recognition, is building that reputation. How can you do that? Stimulate a natural word of mouth in your marketplace. Basically, determine what impression you want customers to have when they deal with your business, especially for that first time, because that first impression is what they're going to go back and tell their colleagues, their friends, their family about, and that's going to be your brand. Did they have a great buying experience? Did they have a great experience at your restaurant or using your product or using your service? Did they find it really simple? Did they find it to be really beautiful? Did they find it to be made of a high quality, a high standard? That is what your brand will be. If it's known for lasting a long time or for delivering much more in value than what they had to spend, that will be what your brand is, and that is what you'll be known for in your marketplace. Essentially, what others say about your business is going to be worth a lot more than anything that you can say about yourself in your own paid advertisements, which is why, once again, you don't want to spend, or I should say waste money on paid advertisements just for the sake of branding your company. Focus more on that customer experience, focus more on showcasing that end result that you deliver for customers, because that is the brand that they're going to want to buy. That name recognition will be based off of the word of mouth going on about your business. Hi, I'm Dex Williams, author of 101 Powerful Small Business Marketing Tips and president of Unique Profit Systems Incorporated. And if you enjoyed this information and would like to receive over 20 additional free videos like the one you saw, where I answer the top questions business owners ask about quickly increasing their sales and reducing their marketing costs, just head over to www.yourmarketingcure.com.